This really is a moment, a day, that reflects the culmination of the life's work of my cousin Hamza and Prem. Most Indian parents of that era, they want their children to become a doctor. If things go horribly wrong, they'll settle for a lawyer. But not my cousin and her husband. They realized early on that what was needed for Pranay was to marry a doctor. There's this scene in the Hindi movie Sholay where Gabbar is addressing his henchmen and he's standing on the rocks and he looks at them and says, "Jo dar gaya, samjho mar gaya." Pranay has tested this to his limits and it's fairly well proven that if you remove fear, you will somehow keep surviving. Megan, it's such a pleasure to welcome you to this clown show. We're betting everything on your impact and influence. It's already clear to see that you've made Pranay an even better version of himself. Now that you're part of the family, Megan, we're hoping that what you've done for Pranay will rub off on the rest of us. Gentle jokes aside, in Pranay you have an absolute rock star of a human being. He's sharp, and sharply dressed these days as well, savvy, wiser than he looks, and as I discovered a few years ago to my utter horror, he knows how to have a good time too. Yet somehow he's also a big softie, a fundamentally good and kind human being, and incredibly authentic. As his hero Rahul Dravid so eloquently says, "I am what I am." But above all this, the number one thing that you can count on with Pranay is that he will always be there for you. And I say that because I know it. He has always been there for me. And he didn't have a choice in any of us. So now that he's making a choice, you can be sure that he's always going to be there for you. This is just the beginning, guys. So go out there and chase those dreams together. If you guys are there for each other like that throughout whatever lies ahead, it will be an amazing journey. To Meghana and Pranay.
I'm so glad Megan found Pranay. I know Megan would take her time to choose the perfect partner, and Pranay is nothing short of that. He has shown her and our family that there is no one like him, and that he is the best to return the unconditional love and support that Megan has given to everyone around her. I'm so excited to be a part of the new life that you guys have ahead of you, and wish you the best. Lastly, to Megan, I love you so much and always will, and I hope you know that.
When he's around, you have the biggest smile on your face and you glow with happiness, and it's clear to see that you're meant to be together. Pranay, it's been wonderful getting to know you. I've only met you a few times, but I can already tell that you will appreciate Megan for the amazing, beautiful person that she is. And I can't imagine a better partner for my best friend.
Pranay actually makes terrible decisions in life. So imagine my surprise when he made an amazing decision, and that's you, Megan. I thought what I could do is I could give you some guarantees, Megan, of what your married life will be like based on everything I know about Pranay. So the first one's really easy. You definitely know a whole bunch about anatomy after studying in school for so many years. But do you know how I learned about anatomy? I learned the names of all the body parts that Pranay has injured over the years. So my first guarantee for you, Megan, is that your medical skills are definitely going to come in handy. Megan, I can guarantee that Pranay is always going to fight for you, even in the rare situations where you're the one that made the mistake. And I think that kind of unwavering loyalty is something that is really unique to Pranay out of all the people that I've met in my life. And he's the guy who's always going to have your back, unless you're playing a board game. In which case, he will be the first person to stab you in the back, and then he'll do it again just for fun. Growing up with Pranay, I've had the chance to see how he's changed over the years. Here are a couple examples. So when I first met him, he was the quietest kid ever. Now he'll be the guy that, at occasions like this or parties, he'll be the one who's going around talking to everyone and making sure that they're having a good time. The second thing is he's always been like a sensitive guy, but he's learned to show it more over the years. The thing about Pranay is his core values haven't really changed over all the years. He really lives life on his own terms. He knows what is important to him, he knows what he likes, and there's no amount of peer pressure that will move him away from that. And most importantly, he values his family and friends above everything else. Now that you're officially part of the family, Megan, I can guarantee that you're going to be the most important person to him, and that's never going to change. So congratulations to both of you, and I wish you all the happiness that, possible. And I know I speak for everyone here when I say we're all going to pull a page out of Pranay's book, and we're always going to be there for both of you.